Well, Ontario Finance Minister Peter Bethlenfalvy joins us this morning from Queen's Park, the day after tabling his fiscal plan to build a better Ontario. Welcome, Minister.
Good morning.
I have to ask you, we're building a better Ontario, you say. Did you wear your work boots that you bought the day before for your new budget shoes?
I didn't. I was thinking about it. They're steel-toed work boots. I go to so many construction sites, and so I needed a new pair, and I thought, you know, what better than to get some toe-steeled work boots, and because we're visiting construction sites right across Ontario, building Ontario. But I thought in the legislature, maybe I should wear my regular shoes.
Okay, on a serious note, you did acknowledge that these are challenging times and that this is a budget for challenging times. But how is it going to affect people who are impacted by the housing affordability crisis?
Well, in different ways. I mean, we're obviously understand, you know, these higher interest rates, inflation, the cost of everything has been up, and, you know, groceries, you know, obviously rent and mortgages at the gas pumps. That's why we continued the gas tax cut, 5.7 cents a litre, you know, which will help, you know, households save since we started this $320 per household. You know, we've recognized that also the housing affordability crisis really is real, and that's why we continue to make it a priority. That's why we announced $1.8 billion for enabling housing infrastructure to put in the wastewater, the water, basically the infrastructure that municipalities right across Ontario have been asking us to support them. That's what they said was their #1 priority, help them out. We've done that. We've locked arms with the municipalities on that. And as you know, the Building Faster Fund is another $1.2 billion to incent and reward those communities that are getting houses built, all types, affordable housing, seniors housing, student housing, condos, houses, front door, back door, all of the above. And, you know, Hamilton just got a check for $17.5 million for exceeding their target. So, you know, we have a lot to do, but we know if we do it together with municipalities, the federal government will get a lot more done.
A lot of people were asking for more affordability measures, though, because I know that in Hamilton, as in many cities across the province, we're having growing encampment protests. We're having, you know, it is a crisis. People, I overheard coworkers yesterday talking about how much their rent is, and they can't, you know, where are they going to live?
Yeah, there's no question, and we understand that. Another measure that I put in a year ago, the waiving of the HST for purpose-built rental, the federal government matched us in September, so that's 13% HST waiver for purpose-built rentals. They increased the stock. But I also understand the challenge that we have right now in terms of our homelessness, our refugees and asylum seekers. That's why last budget I put an increase of 40% in homelessness prevention program, which went to social services and supportive housing, and we increased that again by $150 million yesterday for supportive housing, which allows for not only more supportive housing to be built for people who need that, but also the wraparound services to come to those facilities. We're doing our part in the province. We're working with municipalities and we're working with the federal government. It's never enough. You have to keep working together. But let me give you an example. You know, we worked with Toronto, who has 50% of the asylum seekers. We put money in. We locked arms with Olivia Chow in the city and then went to Ottawa, and they fought us tooth and nail to put money in. Happily, they did for 1 year to support us. But, you know, the federal government has to be at the table. You know, we're growing our population. That's a good thing. People are coming to this great country, but we have to work well together to be able to support them.
Okay. Peter Bethlenfalvy, thank you for joining us, Minister of Finance for Ontario.
My pleasure, Annette.